I've tried, no one told me when in Rome. Am I feeling all the feelings, or am I just going numb? Oh me, oh my, would you look at us? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. No time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
I tried everything I thought that I may need. I've been trying to catch my breath since I was 17. I've hurt, I've cried, and way too much to drink, but I won't let my life drown in that old kitchen sink. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Oh, no time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Oh me, oh my, would you look in my eyes? We laugh or cry just to feel alive. Time for living a lie. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice. Time flies, so don't blink twice.
Hop in that window, I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry, that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night, cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot, cause we ballin' and spittin' up every hour. Look, mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. From the top of the I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to be. It's going down. Hey, shawty must know I'm the man. My money lover like a #1 fan. Don't open my mouth, let her talk to my fans. My Benjamin Franklin's. A couple of grands, I got rubber bands. My paper planes making a dance. Yes, I'm like that's part of my rebuilding castles that's made out of. She's amazing, I'm fire blazing, hotter than Cajun. Girl, won't you move a little closer? Time to get this maximum wage that belong on a poster. I'm in the days that is waving at me like, damn it, I know you. You run the show like a hoster. Tell me whatever and I'll be your gopher. You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down, down.
You spin my head right round when you go down, when you go down.
From the top of the I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me. It's going down. From the top of the I watch her go. She got me throwing my money up. Ain't nothing more beautiful to me.
Metroplex, we join you from Jerry World, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Dallas Cowboys. Has a set, and off we go from Arlington. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the three-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. Needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Make it 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 13
From
yards.
the 34 now, it's first and 10. Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. A couple of big plays to start this drive. How about 17 on this one? Here's first and 10.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And they're going to get to him and take him down. Take him back to the other side of midfield. Donovan is a rocker. He gets through to drop him. And it's a loss of 4. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. And the Chiefs have a first down.
First down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Off the play fake, Mahomes. Downfield is caught by Brown. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. First and 10 for Mahomes. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Dante Fowler in there to drop him. That time, it's a loss of 7.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play. And that's exactly what they did.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they set up first and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's first and goal.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. This one broken up. It's incomplete to defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And You get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points. The idea here on second down is in the event you're unable to score, at least put yourself in a third and manageable goal-to-go situation. But now after taking a loss, it really changes their approach here, and I think on third and goal now, they got to put this ball in the air.
And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Short kick taken at the 17. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. The Cowboys come out and they are led out by Dak Prescott as they have been for a decade. Wow. It's his 10th season as a Cowboy, three-time Pro Bowler who is now 32 years old.
Well, it seems like we say the same thing, doesn't it, going into every season? And it's part of being the quarterback of the Dallas Cowboys. There's no bigger spotlight in sports. The pressure is on you from day one, and Dak Prescott has never shied away from anything. So can he get back healthy? Can he be out there for all the regular season games? Because when he's been healthy and that group around him has been intact, they're a perennial playoff contender. Can they get back to that? I think that's what everyone around the league is wondering. And a lot of that success down in Dallas is going to come down to the play at quarterback by Dak Prescott.
Chance now to match that opening touchdown. It is first and goal. Play action now. Prescott just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw with the pass. Is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line. Second down and goal.
Here we go.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looked like he might have gotten there early.
Automatic first down.
The defense still arguing about that pass interference call, but their focus needs to be a stop. They face first and goal. Williams, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Their ground game ends up failing at the exact moment, Mike, where they're needed the most. 1 yard to the goal line, that's prime opportunity. Finish the drive, take the lead, but instead, they go backwards.
Backed up to the 3, it's second and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
They'll try to sneak it here. Oh, it falls out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
It's now third
The ball
and goal.
inches from the goal line. Third and goal.
Yeah, here we go.
It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Dak Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys. Certain quarterbacks have a knack for that, and he finds the space to get in the end zone for the touchdown, Greg.
Yeah, just a good old-fashioned quarterback sneak. Kind of a play that's taken the league by storm. Not necessarily the tush-push like we see up in Philly, but just as effective here, Mike.
We're Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys move out in front by a point. It's 7-6.
Chiefs 6. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. On behalf of Greg, myself, our entire crew, we hope you're having a great Thanksgiving. The NFL has done such a good job, not only in extending this Thanksgiving over the years to 3 games, but over the last few years specifically, really putting the focus on John Madden. What he meant to Thanksgiving, what he meant to football, including this game. The John Madden Thanksgiving celebration. Man was a staple on TV, and we at EA Sports proud to do our part to honor John and keep his legacy going forever.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Escaping to his left. And Mahomes going to protect himself here. He's going to slide, get down. He's got that first down.
15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Mahomes finding Rice for the Kansas City first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this has got to take advantage. A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Down the field, it's Worthy. And he'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Big play for KC. 31 yards. So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. Right back to the air for Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds at the 4-yard line. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Pacheco. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped it for no gain at the 4. Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the 4-yard line.
Patrick to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. To throw is Mahomes. Headed left, buying time.
Patrick Mahomes scrambles from the pocket.
What a nice play defensively. It's always a bit of a challenge. How long do I stay in coverage defending my zone or my man? How fast do I come up and pursue a scrambling quarterback? They did a nice job rallying to the ball late. They're able to bring him down to force fourth down.
A 20-yard attempt.
Butker's kick is good. And the Chiefs move out front. It's 9-7.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get us all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready for their second possession. They'll start out first down and 10.
Here we go. Wide in. Me.
Prescott. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On second down, it's Dak. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 10 yards.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get him the ball.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They stop him.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss. On top of it, understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Yeah, here we go. Right there. Wide in.
Hey, check motion man. Put your hands on him. Get hands on motion man.
Prescott now. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and 11.
Yeah, here we go. Wide in.
To throw is Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down.
A 2-yard gain. It's fourth down.
On fourth down, the veteran Brian Anger onto punt for Dallas. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They'll begin inside their own 15-yard line. So a lot of real estate to cover. It's first and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco.
Isaiah Pacheco, ball carrier. The tackle by Demarvion overshot. 4 yards.
It is second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 18-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
We'll see about the tackle. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a second and 6.
At the 29-yard line.
Now Mahomes. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Former 3rd overall pick, Quentin Williams, in there for a loss of 5 on the sack. And now it's 3rd down.
If you can't protect the quarterback in the NFL, you might as well just throw your entire playbook in the garbage. Everything starts there. And with the amount this quarterback's been hit and taken down here in the first quarter, are we confident that we're going to be able to even see him in the game come the second?
They put Kelsey in motion. Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
A run up the middle with Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, this play, Mike, is clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. In middle, he's got Kelsey. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs. I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
A give here to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at that. Might have even lost a yard there.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
2nd and 11. Here's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Throwing is Mahomes. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
What an unbelievable performance by this pass rush to start this game. And then on the flip side of things, I'm not sure if things could get any worse for this offensive line. I mean, they've got to figure something out, and they've got to do it in a hurry because they are completely outmatched right now at the moment.
On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Ariza to punt. Cavante Turpin to return for the Cowboys. And no return. How good is that? Backs him up all the way to the 2-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! Boy, this.
Out of his own end zone, Prescott has completed right side to Ferguson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide, ain't it? What do you think?
Dak to throw. Flushed to his left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Yeah! Here we go. Wide, ain't it? What do you think?
Now Prescott. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Yeah, here we go. Right take. Wide, ain't it? What do you think?
Now a second down throw for Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Cowboys.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10.
Here we go. Wide, ain't it? What do you think?
Throwing is Prescott. He's got it at the 7. And he's in. What a try. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas.
And that was just a great drive. Really from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play call just really finding his rhythm, mixing run, mixing pass. Results in the touchdown pass. Really everything they did, the entire possession worked to perfection. You can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Aubrey, good with the extra point. Cowboys will up the lead to 5.
Chiefs 9.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control with a soul like Owen. Choppy walking from under pressure. I don't really want to rest.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Into the hands of Juju. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 25, here's second and 6.
At the 25-yard line.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He'll try and get there on the ground. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here's Matt Arisa now. He's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this 1st down. Here's Dak to throw. On the move left. He'll tuck it and take off. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Over the middle to his tight end, Ferguson. And he'll be off down at about the 35-yard line. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down.
35-yard line.
To throw is Dak. Moving to his left. He runs with it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. Prescott. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
Gain of 3 yards. That's another Cowboys 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So we are through 1 on this Thanksgiving Day. It's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment. On to the 2nd quarter. Cowboys possess the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. Pick up on the 11 yards on that one. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That is awesome. What a job to keep the play alive. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. He'll get that one complete to Rice. They'll get him up 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd
From
and
the
6.
24 now, here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
For a Kansas City Chiefs first down. A gain of 22 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Right back to the air for Mahomes. Short pass taken in by Kelsey. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
Gain of 6.
And with this field position, Mike, I think you're looking at this like it's 4-down territory. So I think they're able to get it there on 3rd down. But even if he didn't, I think that 3rd down call was all about setting up. If we needed to, we'll go for it on 4th.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good 2nd down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
That's taken in by Kareem Hunt. And he's out of bounds. Gain of about 10, so that'll help as they get set to face a third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run the sneak, and he will have the Chiefs first down, maybe by about a yard, as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another play off your call sheet. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
I just don't love the look of this offense so far in this game, Mike. I mean, this first half, they've been flat, they've been lethargic. There hasn't been a lot of urgency, and we saw it again on this last play. Simple handoff, no gain, same story.
That one incomplete. Good job, Eastbrook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. Travis Kelsey, the intended target. And it's going to be 4th down. Harrison Butker on now for the field goal. This one from 47 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs will cut into that lead.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Cavante Turpin on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. There's C.D. Lamb heading back out there with the rest of his Cowboys teammates. The cushion is 9 as they begin this drive with 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. And he'll get forward for about a yard. Drew Tranquil up to make the tackle. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 8.
Yeah! Here we go!
It's another run here for Williams. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he'll be taken down right at the 35-yard line.
At the 35-yard line. A 4-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Here's Brian Anger now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. That's complete left side to Worthy. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
A 3-yard gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Mahomes now to throw again. Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Chiefs first down. A gain of 15.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set to go now on first and 10. Throwing again, it's Mahomes. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 42 now, here's second and 2.
At the 42-yard line.
To the air once more, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4 yards.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play. You put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 4. Wide on the RPO, and they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy, so as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That one swung out wide to Pacheco. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped. And that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
To do now as they come up on second and long.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
3rd and long for Mahomes. Rolling to the left. And they'll get maybe a yard out of that. Not nearly enough. It'll be 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This from 45 yards away. 3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs are back within a score. They trail now by 6.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
The Cowboys offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10.
Yeah! There we go! All right, hey! Hey! Stay with him! Stay with him! What do you think?
Now, Prescott. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Now, after 1st down, it's a gain of 28.
They do a really nice job of taking everything away initially, but you have to keep the quarterback in the pocket, especially if you're playing man coverage. You simply can't ask your coverage unit to match up and cover that long.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Yeah! Here we go! Like that! All right, hey!
He goes to use you. Comes to me, it's me.
Back to throw is Prescott. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 37-yard line.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 5.
Here we go. All right, hey! What do you think?
Prescott now. That's out wide to Williams.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
6.
Here comes 3rd and 6.
Yeah! Here we go! All right, hey! Me! What do you think?
Now Prescott. That is intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
Patrick Mahomes going to lead the KC offense back out for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in the 1st half. Those numbers are sensational. He looks to add to them with another drive here. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Give him 4
bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
They put Kelsey in motion. Short throw, caught by the tight end, Gray. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's another quick first down. That's a 25-yard gain.
It's a gain of 25 yards. And a first down, Chiefs.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. He'll work forward for a couple. The veteran, Kenny Clark, in on the stop.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
And he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. Third down coming up.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. So they keep it simple, only a yard to go, keep it on the ground, trust in your running back, and they're able to keep this drive alive.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
We're not even at halftime yet, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has completely taken over the game. It's just sack after sack after sack. This is going to be a long day for this offensive group if the O-line doesn't figure something out here in a hurry.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. To the end zone, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Xavier Worthy there.
He was defended by,
and it's going to be third down. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. He's got it inside the 5. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Quinn Williams in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5. It's back at the 8 now for second and goal.
Let's go, Lou, Eddie!
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He takes off, and he will get into the end zone. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
Cowboys 21.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Turpin. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Cowboys offense getting their final instructions. They're already back onto the field. They'll begin with first and 10.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. No worries daily. But if I lick my teeth and go
My man.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He plunges forward for a couple of yards. Mike Dana shuts that one down.
At the 34-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second
down and 8.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide 26.
They'll go again here with Williams. And to pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Yeah! Aim! Wide 26.
Dak to throw. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. The defense is right there, but a gain of 2. Good enough for the 1st down.
The Cowboys, 1st down.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Wide 26.
To throw is Dak. Moving left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. They get 21 on that one. 1st down, Cowboys.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Wide 26.
Here's Dak to throw. Flush to his right. Off he goes. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
13 more yards.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
26.
Prescott. Short throw brought in by Schoonmaker. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
26.
2nd down, Prescott. Open, left side is Schoonmaker. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
To throw is Prescott. And this one thrown up. Good serve. Drop him. Loss on the play. Back to the 9-yard line.
Brings up
Now KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Here we go. Wide 26.
Throwing is Prescott. He's got it at the 3. To the goal line and in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. And the show continues. What a first half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are revisiting this game plan. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Now Aubrey for the extra point. The kick is good. Cowboys will open up a 6-point lead.
28, Chiefs 22. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Chiefs offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half and try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Quinn Williams in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
I think here offensively, they got to go in at halftime and regroup. The play caller, the offensive line coach, the quarterback, they got to make sure they're on the same page. It just doesn't seem like they're all communicating the pass protection assignments the right way because he continues to end up on his back.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On 3rd down, Mahomes. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
To return, it is Turpin. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense and Javonte Williams getting set for this next possession. Cowboys going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Yeah, here we go. Wait.
On 1st down, it is Williams. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd
Here's
and
2nd and 9.
at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, here we go. Check it out. Check the cards. Go. 26.
One final throw before the break. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here on the 5th floor studios. A little abridged version of the halftime report here, as both defensive coordinators might be having speaks with their players. That begs the question, can any defense get a stop in the second half? To find out, let's go back out to the stadium and join our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. And he's brought down right to the 35-yard line. The Cowboys offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They run over center with Williams. And he'll take this up past the 40, pick up a 5.
6-yard pickup. Brings
From
up
the
second
41,
and 4.
here's
At the
second and 4.
41-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
On the give, it's Williams. And they'll bring this up to the 48-yard line, and that's a first down.
A 7-yard gain.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second down and 5.
Yeah! 80, 26.
Now it's Williams. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
26.
Third and short. Prescott. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. That is Brian Cook, the safety there to record the sack.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Chiefs offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
I can promise you that is not how he wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that one.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Once again, it's Pacheco. And they'll stop it. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yards, but they didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be third down.
And it's third down.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes.
This guy's like a man amongst boys right now out here, Mike, and you just don't see these sort of dominant performances on the NFL level very often. I mean, whether they got to double team him or keep sliding the protection to him, I don't care what they got to do. Someone has to block this guy because he's completely destroying the entire game.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Pistol now for Prescott. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
So from the 25, it's 2nd and 5.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Forced out left. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Yeah! Here we go. Line in. 26.
On third down, Prescott got his man at the 6. And he'll take this one in. Jalen over. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Cowboys will extend this third quarter lead.
Chiefs 22.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. On play action, it's Mahomes. He'll step up and run. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. That's the way to get started, to pick up the 17 and a very quick first down.
We've seen this quarterback have some effective plays with his legs all game today, Mike. He knows when to stay in there and look to pass, but he also knows when it's time to tuck it and go, and he's able to pick up good yardage there.
Here's Patrick. He'll throw it on first down. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout work. That's going to bring up second down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Into the hands of Juju. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8.
A gain of 9 brings up third down.
On third down, they go with Pacheco.
Number 10, Isaiah Pacheco, the ball carrier. Tackle made at the 49-yard line. A gain of 1. It's 4th down and less than a yard.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Now Mahomes. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
It's a turnover.
And a great job here by the defense, being strong up inside, forcing the ball carrier to have to bounce this out towards the sideline, and he can't get the corner, and they come up with a huge 4th down stop.
The Cowboys offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll have a short field in front of them as they try to extend this lead out further.
Yeah! There we go. Line in.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 42-yard line. Here's 2nd and 5.
32-yard line.
Now Prescott. And they're going to get to him and take him down, take it back to the other side of midfield.
If there's any nice silver lining for this drive, Mike. It's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the third sack of the game. This defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now Prescott. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete.
So these are always the most disappointing drives, right? So you get the ball, you're on your opponent's side of the field, and then you go 3 and out. So you take the field, just think this is a prime opportunity. Come away at least with points, and now they find themselves in a tricky, delicate situation. I'm curious to see what they do here on 4th down. Wow, what a big kick there. I mean, just looking down, anytime the kicker is lined up on the other side of the 50, you think, there's no way this ball's going to get there, Mike. But listen, he's got a big leg. This one he strikes absolutely perfect. That was good off the foot.
Remigio now on the return. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 20-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
You can tell that all these hits, Mike, they're starting to add up. He just doesn't look comfortable. His eyes aren't downfield. You can see his feet aren't settled. When you get sacked this many times in a game, it's kind of hard to blame him, but he's definitely feeling it.
3rd and long for Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
That's just one of those drives that was out of whack from the start, Mike. They just couldn't get anything going on the early downs, and they'll most likely punt the ball away and hope that their defense can do the same thing and get them the ball back.
The Cowboys offense ready to get back to work. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
Yeah! There we go. All right, hey.
Dak can throw it here on 1st down. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbound as good as you can do it.
That's good.
They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick 1st down.
1st and 10.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
What do you think?
A 1st down throw for Prescott. He'll get this one out to his fullback. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas 1st down.
So I don't think his fullback was his primary option on that play, but a really nice job by the quarterback working quickly through his progression, getting the ball down to his big fullback, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's out wide to Williams. And it'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down.
What really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, the quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That's caught by Tolbert, right side. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
There we go.
Again, Prescott to the air. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
Remember what this defense told us in our meetings this week, Mike. They don't think that they're necessarily going to be able to just stifle this offense play after play. They might have to give a little bit of bend, but they can't break. That sack, that is the defense not breaking. Down there near your own goal line, come away with a big play and see if they can keep points off the board.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. He's got it at the 7. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here now, 3rd and 5.
Yeah! There we go.
Shotgun snap for Prescott. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? These are the situations where, as an offense, you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And you look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots, shifted him around, and made a real weapon in the passing game. It is 2nd and 6.
At the 11-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll take off again. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down.
A quarterback who can extend the play with his legs, Mike, is just such a key element to today's modern offenses. You can see there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, but he decides to turn into a runner, picks up a great gain, and ultimately a 1st down.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. The training staff going to look, and we'll step out for a moment. From the 25, here's 2nd down. From the gun, here's Minshew. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
Minshew sacked. A loss of 5 yards. And it's
a 3rd and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make.
And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free. Here's Dak Prescott, and the Cowboy offense set to go again. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide in.
On the play fake. Dak in trouble, and down he goes. Mike Dana in there to drop him, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide in.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Yeah, here we go. Like that. Wide in.
To throw is Prescott. Open receiver, it's Tolbert. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for on that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Chiefs offense ready to come back out for this next possession. They're going to go play action now with Minshew. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Back is Minshew. That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
They'll try and run it here with Pacheco. Give them 14 on that one. 1st down, KC.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And
the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Mike, it is not very often where I am at a loss for words. You know that by working with me. But let's just set this stage. They just allowed a modern NFL record 13 sacks in one game. I mean, to say this is absurd would be a dramatic understatement, and I hate to say it, but performances like this, people lose their jobs.
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just no.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Pretty good lick at the end of that ball. The Cowboys offense back onto the field for their next possession.
Yeah, here we go. I took one in. 20.
Go play action. It's Prescott. There's a throw right side to be incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10. On play action. Here's Dak. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
A 2-yard pickup.
They need 8 as they come up for third down. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's fourth down. A fair catch. He's going to call it and take it right around his own 30-yard line. The Chiefs offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Throw it. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. Donovan is a rocker, getting through there to drop him for a loss of 6. Minshew gonna look to throw. Working the right side, taken in by Rice. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. To throw, Minshew. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
These pass rushers, they love these situations where they can just pin their ears back and go after the quarterback. They knew they had a chance to put an end to this drive, and they didn't let it go to waste.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. Cowboys offense ready to get back at it. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. Dak to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 5.
Second and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Play action now. Prescott. He throws right side down the field, and it is brought in. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10.
Yards. That's good for a Cowboys.
Throwing is Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter. We're on to the 4th on Thanksgiving Day. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Prescott again. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
3rd and 1.
Throw again, Dak. That ball is caught on the sideline, and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup. Andy Reid wants another look at that, and Big Red has thrown the red challenge flag. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling. The ball not moving around. He has control. So that's what the referee is looking at here.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge there unsuccessful, and it will remain a completed pass. Here's a chance to put this game away. 1st down and goal.
All right, hey, hey, that's your man, that's your man.
Again, Prescott to the air. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
At the 2-yard line.
To the air again. Prescott. A look to the end zone, and it's broken up. Incomplete. There was no space, no separation that time. That's going to bring it to 3rd and goal. Now, Prescott pushed out to his left. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. George Pickens. Touchdown, Dallas. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
On for the PAT is Aubrey. It's up and through. Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
22.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Remigio now on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense headed back to take over once more. Things not looking good. But see if we can get the turnaround going here. We'll start this drive with 1st down. Throwing is Minshew. A man over the middle, it's Worthy. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
Gain of 10 yards. And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. It's a gain of 10.
Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. This one not quite on target. From too much. That one falls incomplete. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. So backed up after the sack, And now it's 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down.
From the gun, here's Minshew. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down.
Gardner Minshew sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Looking out of the gun, it's Minshew. He's got a man. It's Smith-Schuster. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this one all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, Greg, really down to the point where every possession they need to score, and they get a touchdown here to stay alive.
Mike, I like what I'm seeing out of this team. They find themselves down big late, but there's no quit. They're continuing to fight back, and they got a chance to make this one a 2-possession game here late.
Minshew leading everybody to the line. 2-point conversion try coming up.
The Chiefs will set up for the 2-point conversion.
They're going to try to run it in. And he gets in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. Come back here. Then a couple of scores now. It's a 15-point game.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field.
They know what's up, cause I never gave up. All I know is go and get this damn bread. Don't go against the grain, they taking off your damn head.
Dak gonna throw it here on 1st down.
The pass on 1st down. A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. Now he takes off. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable 3rd down. Getting some good yardage on that 2nd down play.
I can tell you from firsthand, Mike, seeing it unfold, runs like this demoralize any defense. I mean, he's been doing it pretty much since the beginning of the game, and they have yet to find an answer for keeping him under wraps. He has run wild from that quarterback position.
3rd and short. Prescott. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. The 2nd effort gonna get him the 1st down. Looked like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker.
1st and 10.
Pistol now for Prescott. That one out in front of his big target. They cannot connect, and it falls incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, here's Dak. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Drew Tranquil.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drop. And he has been the focal point of this offense. When you get a performance like this, you can almost invariably know the offensive line's been stellar, and they have been so far. On 1st down, here's Minshew. Escaping to his left.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They go.
Gardner Minshew sacked. A loss of 7 yards. 3 and out.
And the Chiefs will punt the ball away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And this is going to work out just fine. Kick goes out of bounds at the 5-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once more. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Back near his goal line, Prescott. Oh, what a throw. Slinging it across his body, incomplete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball.
Now he'll run.
The best quarterbacks don't see the rush, they feel the rush. And that's exactly what this guy was able to do here. He's able to escape the initial pressure and immediately realizes, I got some space out in front of me. Picks up a solid gain here on 1st down.
There you go. What do you think?
What do you think? Prescott. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable. The receiver couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
The Chiefs take over.
So, here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. Throwing on 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Now they'll set up the screen for Hunt. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Back is Minshew. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. What can they do here? This is 3rd and forever.
And it's 3rd down.
Minshew going to look to throw. And this drive is over before it can start. It's swallowed up to force 4th down. On comes the Chiefs punter. As this drive quickly stalled out, he's on to punch it away. That'll be returnable from the 35. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The Cowboys offense ready to take over once again. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Yeah, what do you think?
Play action now. Prescott. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
We'll go play action. It's Prescott. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And
no chance at all. He'll go down. On 4th down, out comes the punter. As they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. Now, fair catch, and he'll take it at about the 24-yard line.
Take over first and 10.
Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. Minshew. I'll throw left side there, not going to find the
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They go 5 receivers for third down and 4. To throw, Minshew. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Minshew sacked. A 10-yard loss on the play. Another 3 and out.
So it's fourth down. They'll call on the punt team.
Formation for the Chiefs.
This will be returned from the other side of midfield. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The Cowboys offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start with great field position up at their 45. On the play fake, Dak forced to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. A terrific run there, all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. They'll go play action here with Milton. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
On the play fake, it's Milton. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. We'll get a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Here's second and 6.
Yeah!
On play action, here's Dak. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down. Mike Dana, he's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up third and long.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
Dak facing third and long. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they're not going to even sniff the first down line there. They'll get 5 yards, but it'll bring up a fourth down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal. A 36-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the fourth quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Remigio now on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense make their way out, take over once more. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. He's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
To the air on 3rd down, it's Minshew. That is caught. He gets the hook up with Rice. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
For a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down. They got him back at the 50-yard line. Quinn Williams in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. This caught right side by Worthy. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. This one, a deep shot for Rice. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. From the gun, here's Minshew. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Yeah, Billy.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
For Jake Ferguson. Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Off play action, he'll set up to throw. This pass right side is caught by Schoonmaker. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down.
And 8.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
Sometimes in the NFL, you have to be careful what you ask for. This offensive line, they were very clear to us this week. They wanted to take on this group. They loved the ability to be challenged. Well, they might have poked the bear a little bit too much because they've now surrendered a whopping 10 sacks in a single game. And I don't think there's been any signs of this pass rush slowing down.
They're all set to punt this one away.
For the Cowboys.
As the drive went in the wrong direction, he's on to punt it away. And the receiver with a fair catch, taken successfully. And that's where he'll turn it over to the offense. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. On 1st down, here's Minshew. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Quinn Williams getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start. start this drive.
I think this is going to go down as one of the more impressive individual performances that I can recall in quite some time, and they have tried everything to slow this guy down, and up until this point, nothing's worked.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
And 17.
Throwing is Minshew, and that is incomplete.
Minshew's pass intended for
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
The Cowboys offense is about ready to take over once more. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
That's a prototypical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Play fake. Prescott exiting the pocket right. Taking off. Looking at a stoppage here. There is an injured Cowboy. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Third and long.
Yeah!
Here's Dak to throw. Headed left, buying time. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down
for the Cowboys.
And now the punting unit will come up. That one hit inside the 10, but it bounces forward into the end zone. Bring it back out to the 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready for this next possession. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now Minshew. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
This is what you don't want to see out of your quarterback. As that pocket starts to collapse, the good ones, they can keep their eyes downfield and feel the rush. They don't need to see the rush. Here, his eyes go down. He starts moving around the pocket. Nowhere to go with the ball, and they bring him down for a sack.
That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
Turpin on the return.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10.
Yeah! Wide, ain't it?
Prescott now. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll should be a modest gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet in bounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. An injured player down there, and that's the man they can't afford to lose. It is indeed Dak Prescott. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment.
Okay,
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
ready, ready, ready.
Play action. Now it's Milton. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit, that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
The Chiefs offense ready to get back at it. Here's Minshew now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes.
Gardner Minshew sacked. A loss of 12 yards. It's 2nd down.
Minshew gonna look to throw. The throw on the run is complete. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still gonna leave them with 3rd down.
16 yards on the play. It's now
back is Minshew. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. They put Kelsey in motion. That's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
The Cowboys offense getting set to get back to work. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10. On the play fake. Dak under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The problem with some of these long developing plays is that it really forces the quarterback to hold on to the ball. They tried to hit him there with that big shot downfield, but the protection, it's just not able to hold up, and they're able to get home.
Oh, and once again, the pressure too intense. They get him down again. Leo Chenal, he gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long.
Yeah, here we go.
Play action now. Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. It's going to bring up 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 54 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Cowboys will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, you have things under control. Not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. Throw it on 1st and 10. It's Minshew. He'll step up and run this. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. That's on the rookie first-rounder out of Ohio State, Josh Simmons. To throw, Minshew. That's to Gray, open on the left side. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd down.
They put Kelsey in motion. Minshew. That one out of the reach of the receiver's outstretched arms. It is incomplete. 3rd and long.
Guardian overshown on the coverage.
Here's Minshew. That's swung out to Hunt. And this is not going to do the trick. Unable to get back to the line of scrimmage. And it leads to 4th down.
It's 4th down.
To the air once more is Minshew. And he's going to go down. The pressure too much. And that should wrap this one up as they have to give it up on down.
So as an offensive coordinator, you have to have answers for what the defense throws at you. And in this case, your quarterback is sitting back there. He has nowhere to go with the ball on 4th down. He ends up taking the sack, and now your drive is over.
The Cowboys offense ready to take over possession of the football. And still 2 timeouts left for the defense, but no real need to use them. They're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. Moving out, and he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes.
It's a 10-yard ball.
Sometimes you just have to know when the play is over and live to play another down. He has pressure coming right at him, and instead of just throwing the ball away, he tries to escape, he tries to get creative, and he ends up losing a lot more yards than he should have.
Scourmaker brings up 3rd down.
Dak facing 3rd and long. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker. Prescott to throw it on 4th down. And he is not going to get there. Short of the marker. And that's going to be a turnover on down. They put Kelsey in motion. Minshew now to throw on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. KC going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. The clock will stop with an even 20 seconds to go. A tough spot here. 3rd and long. Motion man is Rice. On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
4th down.
Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
He isn't able to secure that grab through the contact, and they're quickly running out of possessions to get back into this game, Mike. I mean, their chance to come back was already slim to none, but slim might have went just out the window as that ball hit the turf.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll get about 6 out of that one before being forced out of bounds.
He's out of bounds.
He'll come
at
up
the
now
11-yard
for second
line.
down and
It's a
4.
pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Go, 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 go.
Now Prescott. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They put it all together against a very difficult opponent. There are not too many people who were giving them much of a shot coming in. But they rode the energy of this home crowd, got some big plays on both sides of the ball. They're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.